Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of May 2023. Now, if this is your first time, catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my Trip and Wait Tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. And then I will close out your reading, Sag, with a Goddess Guidance Oracle card. Wow, you've got some really powerful cards that are already starting to come out, Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and get right into the reading. Okay, so we've got the World card. Something is unfinished when we see that World card. So, you know, there's something that needs to be completed before you move to that next level. Now, this is important when it comes to finances and investing and, you know, career and whatever, making more money. In other words, you really need to make sure everything is completed before you take that next step, right? You don't want any unwelcome surprises. All right, so next up we got the King of Cups. Now, this is the card of emotions, emotional intelligence. Now, we have to be careful when we see that King of Cups in the reverse, because it means that sometimes our emotions can override our logic, and that is sometimes can be kind of dangerous when it comes to money. Okay, so pay attention to how you're feeling. If you're upset, stressed, whatever, try not to make any financial decisions, okay? Next up, we got the Queen of Pentacles. Now, she is that cautious, conservative investor. She does not take any unnecessary risk with her money. So this is telling me to tell you, Sagittarius, be very careful if you're investing in this first week of May. Make sure you only invest in things that you fully understand and that you're not putting your money in any unnecessary risk. Next up, we got the Ten of Swords in the reverse. I like seeing that card in the reverse because it means that you are healing from something. Now, this could be maybe why emotions are a little crazy during this first week for you, Sagittarius. Because it looks like you're healing and you're overcoming an emotional disappointment or some type of an emotional hurt. In other words, you know, healing is happening, forgiveness, releasing, moving forward is happening, and that's a very good thing. It's definitely going to clear the path to make way for more money to come to you. We also have the Devil card. Now, the Devil card talks about unhealthy attachments. Sometimes some bad habits can creep back up. So you are healing, but maybe you're still attached to something that could be getting in the way of your goals. What could that be? It could be a relationship. It could be anything, you know, bad habits, addictions, whatever. Sometimes we just need to be aware of how we are self-sabotaging. That's the other aspect of the Devil card, is that sometimes it means we're self-sabotaging. Now, everybody does this. This is not unique to you, Sagittarius. We have all done this. We have all, you know, gotten in our own way and messed up things for ourselves unintentionally. But the good thing is that it can be corrected, and nothing is it's like there's always a solution to make things better somehow, some way, okay? Finally, we got that Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups talks about a broken promise. Now, this is really interesting because I have a feeling that you already know someone's not going to come through for you. And the thing is that because you already know this and you're aware of it, you're not wasting time having expectations that go unfulfilled. Okay, so it's a really good thing, Sagittarius, because you have the awareness and you have the, I guess, experience to know, I guess, what you should and should expect, or maybe should and should wait for or hope for. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, let's continue on and see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance for the month of May 2022. All right, so we got that Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords talks about self-limiting beliefs and having self-doubts. Now, this is a mindset card, so basically, you just have to believe that, yes, you are fully capable of everything that you desire, and you are in the position to have the success that you want to have. Okay, so there's nothing holding you back. You just need to change your mindset as it relates to that. We also have the Lover's card. Now, the Lover's card is a card of divine union. When it shows up in the reverse, that means a divine separation in some way. Now, that's not anything ugly or hurtful. It just means that you are moving away from something that no longer serves you. And it could have been something that had served you for years, but now you are moving into a new season of life. Or maybe you have some new, bigger, better goals as it relates to your money, and you realize that you cannot stay in the same place you once were. Next up, we do have the Emperor card. Now, the Emperor card is a card of control, but it's also a card of really making really big, strong decisions that are leading you in the direction that you want to go. So you make some really clear decisions, and that helps you take control of your financial life. Now, this could mean making more money, or it could mean eliminating things that are costing you money, or it could be a combination of both. But the thing is once you make the decision, everything seems to fall into place from that. We also have the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is a card of sensitivity. When I see her in the upright position, it means that you are sensitive to the needs of others, and sometimes that, you really pay attention to helping other people, and sometimes even at the expense of your own feelings. So that's something that we have to be careful of. It's not a bad quality at all, Sagittarius, but you just have to be careful that you're not putting other people's feelings ahead of your own. Finally, we have the Hermit card. I like the Hermit card because that's a card of being social and showing up and networking and really putting yourself out there. If you're an introvert, it doesn't mean go against your natural tendencies, but it does mean that showing up and networking and connecting with people really can make all the difference in you making more money, advancing in your career, maybe expanding in your business or your investments. It's basically a card to tell you to get out there and to show up, because you will be rewarded in some way for doing so. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of May 2023. We got that repeater card there, that Ten of Swords. All right, let's talk about Temperance. Now, Temperance is a beautiful card because it means things come into harmony and things come into balance, especially as it relates to your work and your money. This is a beautiful card to see. It means you're doing the right things in the right timing and in the right way. We also have the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is another fun card because that's the cash flow card. But when I see it in the reverse, it means that the cash comes in, but then the cash goes right back out. So let's say somebody pays you back money they owe you. Then you're like, oh gosh, now I got to pay a bill with this money, and it goes right back out. But the fun thing is the money comes in, right? So you're going to have an influx of cash at some point in the second half of May. We also have the Seven of Cups. This means a lot of opportunities are showing up for you, Sag. But not all of them are going to resonate. Not all of them are going to be in alignment with what you want to do and where you want to go. So you have to be very, very mindful when opportunities and invitations show up, and make sure that these are things that are in alignment with your goals for yourself. We also have the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords is a card of breakthroughs. This is a very exciting card because, maybe you may have been feeling stuck, but it looks like you make progress and you make a breakthrough on something that really kind of changes the game as it relates to your money. So understand that you are going to see some progress, and you are going to see a shift as it relates to the financial and the money energy surrounding you at this time. But I'm really picking up that something big is going to happen, and it's going to totally unlock something for you. We talked about that Ten of Swords. This is the card here. Here it looks like whatever happened here, there's still some residual stuff left. Probably in the second half of May. So, treat yourself gentle. You're still healing. You're still processing, right? Something emotional. Sometimes emotions do get in the way of us making money or being focused on our work. All right. So like I said, be gentle with yourself, because it looks like you're still kind of cleaning up the mess. Finally, we got the Two of Swords. Looks like you make a decision. So you don't have to worry too much about this, because it looks like you make a decision. You're no longer stuck. You're not procrastinating. You're not dragging your feet. It looks like you make a very powerful decision, and that helps you move things forward. All right. Let's see what else shows up for Sagittarius as it relates to money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance for the month of May 2023. What do we need to know for the sign of Sagittarius? Oh, and look. Promises repaired. Is that a good way to say it? Remember when we talked about this Knight of Cups and how it's a broken promise? Well, it looks like whoever it is corrects the problem. This is beautiful to see. So it looks like someone knows they let you down, but they make up for it towards the end of the month. I love that. All right, let's go ahead and start with the Fool card. The Fool card means you are moving in a new direction. Now the thing is you've got a new path laid before you, Sagittarius, and you may not know exactly how it's going to work out, but you're ready and you're excited. So yeah, I say go for it. You know, you're just going to have to take the next step and trust the process, you know, because more money is definitely coming your way because you are moving in a new direction, but it's more like you're moving in a new way. You're moving in a new vibration. Next up, we got the Six of Swords. All of the signs have gotten this card. This is the travel card. Okay, so either you are taking a trip at the end of May or you are planning a trip at the end of May. Now, I'm not surprised. A lot of us are making plans for the summer, and a lot of us are, you know, getting things in place so we can take a vacation, or we're already, you know, we had the vacation planned and now it's time to go. Whatever it is, looks like the trip is going to be fun, joyous, and exciting. We also got the Six of Pentacles, another great card because that means you're in a position to be generous, Sagittarius. Looks like you are going to have more than enough, so you are more than willing to share your time, energy, resources, and even money. This is a very powerful place to be because when you're in a position to give, then that only helps you get more. Page of Pentacles, good news as it relates to money. Again, I don't know how else to say this, but this is definitely some positive news, positive money, financial news coming to you towards the end of May. This is very exciting. Again, this could be another answer is yes, you're hired. We're going to give you more money, whatever. It could be anything, but there's definitely some positive money, financial news coming your way at the end of May. And we already talked about this Knight of Cups. Looks like I said, this person who broke the promise earlier, looks like they correct it towards the end of the month. So that's a really great card to see. So Sagittarius, what I want to say is like the first half of May looks like things are going to be a little shaky. But as we hit that, you know, second half of the month, things really start coming together very beautifully for you. You know, energetically, things really just start shifting and flowing in a very positive and abundant way. All right, Sag, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Goddess Guidance Oracle card. Okay, so you got the card of Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Now this is something I think we all need to pay attention to, because I know I've been guilty of, you know, giving too much, not having boundaries, allowing others to take advantage of certain situations. So I think this is a good reminder. Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. All right, Sag, well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, observations, drop them down below. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.